Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your time and depending on when you're going to be seeing this video. It's your brother, your boy, courserepscorner. Like I always tell you guys, it's my corner, it's your corner, and it's our corner.
I don't wanna fall in love. I just wanna have some fun, yeah. I don't wanna fall in love.
I am so very pleased to meet all of us, and it's good I say this. Some persons will say it's been long they saw me. Yes, let me raise up my bonnet. I hope you can see me. It's me, it's Courserep. Yes, it's been long I came out to do videos like this or showing my face. It has been maybe a video talking under the background while I do my voiceover. But something brought me here. Like some persons also know, I just got back from Nigeria barely 2 weeks ago now. Yes, and I thank God for everything. It was fine. The trip was safe. Although something happened, or which I will say which I think I've said it already in one of my videos. I have just done a lot of videos. I don't know when you will see them, but I've done the reason why I feel something happened. I've done that already. You will see it in just hang around, stick around the channel. You will see that video. The reason why I'm here today is to clear the air why I went to Nigeria. I've gotten a lot of stories, and some persons have even said I'm married. Some persons even mentioned my sister's name. Other persons said I went to pay bride price. Other persons said they are happy for me that I'm now a married man. Please and please, let's get it clear. Ifeanyi Don Bosco Emmanuel Echezonachukwu, aka Courserepscorner, as at today that I'm doing the video, as at today's date is 9th of June 2024. I am still very much single and not married. Please, let's get it clear. I went to Nigeria mainly because of two reasons. One, documentation, and two, family and friends. Okay, let me explain. When I was in Nigeria, we did what they call BVN for our bank application. Then you need BVN to connect your banks to the central bank as stipulated. So I did BVN. The BVN I did gave me a name, a date of birth, and a direction, address. But unfortunately for me, when I came into Europe in 2015, by God's grace, something happened, and that tempered with my date of birth, and that was where my trouble started from. So when it got time to renew my passport, the passport, there's a new law now that they said everybody that will have to renew passport will not have to renew the passport using NIN. That's just the new law now. If you must renew your passport, you must use NIN. So on talking about the NIN, it became a norm that you needed NIN to renew your passport, to renew any document that have to do with Nigeria. And I went to renew my NIN, to do my NIN. Unfortunately, I was told that I already have NIN. I have not done NIN before. I only did BVN. It was then stated that the BVN I did at EcoBank Aba gave me NIN. Then it now became bank generated NIN. I was like, wow, I've not done NIN before. They said yes, that if you do your BVN, some banks took it upon themselves to help you do NIN using your BVN. I did not send them. I didn't, but they did that. So that was where the error started, and it did not come out. That was when I went to neighboring city called San Sebastian to do that NIN. It didn't come out, and I was worried because others came out. Mine was delayed, and I had to go back because I am not staying in San Sebastian. So the following month, they came to my city, and I did it again in my city. This time I'm saying I did it. It's not free, you pay. I did it in my city. It didn't work again. So somebody told me, the guy that came told me that you have to remember, do you have BVN in Nigeria? I said, yes, I did BVN. He said, no wonder, that is where your problem is coming from. Either if a detail on your BVN is changed or something is wrong. And immediately my mind went to date of birth, that yes, it was already off. So I tried the second time, tried the third time, tried the fourth time. The NIN could not be resolved, and there was a problem. I needed to look for a way out. And so I went to the fifth man who works in the embassy. And the man openly told me that your problem cannot be solved here. Ima, you must have to go back to Nigeria so that you can see where you can solve your issue. And as God will have it, that period he told me about a month, a bit two, let me say weeks later, God so kind, the course, the professional course I did here gave me document. And immediately, somebody who has something to do in his heart, I just bought ticket, barely 1 week, and I went to Nigeria. So please, that was just why I left Europe in the first place, and the second, like I said, for my parents. So that was why I left. So when I got to Nigeria, the process, because I went to Nigeria using my expired passport and emergency traveling certificate, what they call ETC or TC, to travel. My hope of coming back to Europe wasn't sure because I needed to use that NIN to renew my passport. Okay, so you see, so when I got to Nigeria, I didn't go to my family base because we are based in Benin. I went directly to Abuja, where my sister Esther had already made some arrangement with me and some officers of the NIMC and the NIS. NIMC is the one that is in charge of the NIN, while NIS is the Nigeria Immigration Service in charge of the passport. So on getting there, I met with this particular man who attended to me, who is now my friend in one of the ministries. I'm not here to mention name. In one of the ministries, and the man said he can do it, but it will come out in 2 days. I needed it in a day, but he said 2 days. I had to wait. Unfortunately for me, I did that on Friday. The thing couldn't come on Monday. It came out on Tuesday. Then I now took it over to the passport man, one of the officers of the Nigerian Immigration Service in Abuja. I did everything in Abuja. So the man told me that now the NIN is out, I have to prepare for it, for capturing and other things, that this might take up to about 2 days. Because what I communicated to him was that I'm coming to Nigeria with ETC or TC. I don't know how we go back. So please, I need the passport as soon as possible. And he told me the passport will come out that same day or a day after. And I was very happy. And that was where my problem started. That 30th, when I went to meet him, he took the appointment for me and they gave me a week later. 2 weeks already gone. And I had just 1 month, which is total of 4 weeks. So I was praying. That was, I went to thumbprint on the, I think that was on the 6th. Yes, if I'm not mistaken. I went to thumbprint capturing on the 6th. And I needed that passport that 6th or 7th, based on what the man told me. But unfortunately, it did not happen. Because why? The new president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, had just changed the NIS Command Controller General. The president who entered had just changed the Controller General of the NIS, the Nigeria Immigration Service, to another person. And this man they put started changing heads of department, started swapping everybody. And the ministry or that affair, or let me say that unit or that organization was in shambles at that point in time, and I didn't know. So I became scared, I became worried, I was crying. At some point I would just lie down, raise up my head and start crying. My sister Esther and that of my sister Cynthia always tell me, "Ma, calm down, it will be well." Cutting the long story short, I started sleeping. I almost every day I normally go to the NIS office to sleep because my mind was there. And as God will have it, 3 days to my coming back to Spain, passport came out, everything was settled, and I was fine. That was the very first day I had peace of mind. So please, for those persons who think I went to pay bride price, it is not true. I didn't even think of bride price at that time, because why? I had felt that yes, I needed to have gotten my passport and didn't get it because I came back to Nigeria with TC, and I don't know how to go back to Europe. So that is just it. So please, I didn't go to Nigeria to get married. Neither did I go to Nigeria to pay a bride price of any girl. Neither did I go to Nigeria to go and do Ikwaka, like somebody said. I did not. Ikwaka means introduction. I did not do any of those sorts. My mind was not even there at that point in time. So guys, that was what took me to Nigeria. And God so kind, I took the passport. I saw my father, saw my mother, saw some beautiful friends, some beautiful family members who had wished me well ever since I was growing, and those persons who I met while I was here. It was a wonderful experience. I pray that yes, God bless me with money for ticket. I intend to be coming to Nigeria. I intend to, but you know, ticket money, taking care money, feeding money, it's difficult. I got back and I decided to do a calculation, a rough estimate of how much I spent, and that was when I knew that yes, you really need to prepare before you go to Nigeria. So guys, I believe I've been able to clear your doubt. Please don't hear what you are hearing from them. I'm innocent. I am still very single. It pains me that I saw good people who I would have loved to marry, but are far apart. I have not been favored with distance relationship. And not to talk about distance relationship that have to do with different continents. If you were to be Europe, I will be hearing. But Europe and Nigeria is two different ball games, and I cannot take that risk again. So that is just it. I hope I've been able to clear the air and tell you what I want to do in Nigeria. So please don't hear what they are saying. They are just trying to be maybe good friends. So please, I don't blame them. Please don't blame them too. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate you. So I come away next time to see me your screen, guys. I leave all of us in peace.